Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. This is the third lesson in the series, and this time we're going to look at how to format the spreadsheet so that it achieves a rather more professional appearance. At the moment it's pretty bland, but we've got our formulas working that we put in lesson 2, but now I'm going to show you some nice easy formatting, and this will certainly improve the look of the spreadsheet itself. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to drag down through car, house and life, because these are, as it were, subheadings of the insurance heading. So what I'm going to do here is to point at in the alignment group, the increase indent button, this one here, and when I click that it indents those subheadings, car, house and life. Now what we'll do, we'll click in cell B2 because that selects from B2 across to P2. You'll recall in the previous lesson that we merged and centered that heading. So what we'll do now, we will enclose it in a heavy box border, thick box border, by going to the drop arrow next to the border command in the format group, and we'll say thick box border. Click away and we can see it. There it is there, nice thick box border. Click back on B2 and we're going to fill that with a grey colour. So we'll choose this one here. That'll do us, and while we're there we'll change the text to red, we'll bold it, and we'll increase the font size just slightly up to say, we'll say to 14. Now nextly we will select the cells with the months in them. We'll fill them with a lighter colour grey, drop arrow again. That grey there looks quite nice. We'll put a thick box border around while those cells are selected. Again we will click on the income monthly. I'll hold down the control key, click on the expenses monthly, the total expenses with the control key still held down, and the net income. The reason I used the control key was that you recall in the previous lesson we mentioned that lets me select non-adjacent cells. Now what I'm going to do is to bold those cells, and we'll make them italics at the same time. Let's click away and have a look, and there we go. What I could have done while I had them selected, actually I could have done this while they were selected, but I'm going to fill them with the same grey that I had for the months, and we're going to surround those with a thick box border. There we go, nice and easy. And now in these cells, from there across to there and then down to there, I want to see borders around each cell. So here I'll click the drop arrow again in the borders command, and I'll say all borders, and that shows me all the borders like that. So nice and easy. Now total expenses, I want to drag across there. I'll hold down my control key and select that group again, that group of cells, and I'll fill them again with the light grey. Now the only thing left to do here, year to date, well, I might bold that and italicize it, and while I've got that selected with my control key held down, I'll drag through those two, click on that one, drag down those cells and that cell and that cell. We will bold those to make them look good, and we'll surround them with a thick box border. So there we go. Nice and easy, and that has improved dramatically the way that the spreadsheet looks. The last thing I might do here, I might select those cells again, just looking at it, and I'll center align the information in there. I'll do the same thing over here with these cells, again using the control key, and I'm going to center align those as well. So there we go. The only thing left to do now is to insert a chart. And to insert the chart, I'm going to chart all of this information here. So I need to select by dragging through the cells that I want to include in the chart, and I'm going to insert a column chart. Nice easy one, two-dimensional column, and there it is. I'll move that chart down under the data, and I'm going to widen the chart by dragging it across to there. So there's my chart just for that 1 month. Now, just to show you how the chart automatically updates, I'll add some information in for August. So incidentally, I need to just autofill that formula across to there. So what I'm going to do here is to say my income was 6,000. Other income might have been 210, perhaps a bonus or whatever. Down here the rent will say stayed the same. The light and power we'll say was 240. Somebody left the light on. The fuel, petrol went up a bit, $850. The insurance remained the same. The insurance for the car we'll say was 200, same again. The house insurance, the life insurance. Food, well, we bought a lobster, $1,650, and entertainment I spent $200 on. So there we go. Now what I'll do, I'll just again autofill that for the formula there, and there is my updated chart. All the numbers have updated here, and I look at them and I think to myself, well, I would like to fill those cells with a colour just to improve the appearance. Again, the control key held down while I click on the cells, and I'll make them the same grey as I had here. Of course, you can choose any colour that you wish. So there we go. That has now completed my chart. It started off just very blandly. What I might do, just to finish off, I'm going to drag down through those cells, click on that one, drag down through those, and I will bold them. So there we go, folks. Let's click away just to see those, and there is my chart that I can see the trend in things. I can also keep at the end of each month updating the numbers here, so I know exactly where I am, what my net income is, what my total expenses are, and the like. Please subscribe to the channel, because there'll be lots more information like this loaded in the coming days and weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like as well. Click the good old thumbs up, and everything's hunky dory. Thank you for watching.